वनक्कम, मैं हैदर अली सैयद आशीर्वाद से यूनाइटेड अंडर तमिल शेयर.
What up, Emirati? Long time no see. Namaste. Salam.
Yeah, वनक्कम buddy, how are you?
All is well. Just enjoying the day off. Getting ready to do an episode on how the Quran teaches engineering in the Quran. To advocate that the Quran has superior. It's a superior book of science compared to the colonizers' scientific hadith.
Okay, and you want to say anything on the topic?
Yeah, Quran is all about the Atlanteans, but yeah, it's very interesting that I see you have some rooms regarding the Atlanteans. So I'm curious what you have to say about it. It's very interesting because in my Moorish studies, Atlantis is mentioned in our studies regarding the inhabitation of the Moors. Um, Part of that inhabitation was Atlantean or Atlantis before the great earthquake that caused the Atlantic Ocean. That's not bad thing. Yep.
See, actually, the Atlanteans, whatever the verses are there from Adam to Noah, 100% deals with the Atlantean people. And one of his son, Cain, committed the murder. He was banished from the cradle of civilization, that is Atlantis. Or in Tamil, you can say Kumari Kandam. So basically, so the history of from Adam to Noah, 100% belongs to the Atlantean people. And then after the flood, Noah is a messenger for the Atlantean people. And then, as per the Bible, what the Bible thumper says that only from Ham, Shem, Japheth, all the people died in the Atlantean, including a bloodline of Cain and Seth and other Adam children. The people who survived in the boat were only the three sons, Ham, Shem, and Japheth, and all the mankind which today are, they are basically coming from Ham, Shem, and Japheth. And based on that, they have distorted the Bible in such a way that the Atlantean history has been removed, bloodline of Cain history has been removed. But in Quran chapter 11 verse 48-49, it clearly states that apart from Noah's three sons, this descended, there will be other people, means in the boat, who will enjoy for a while, then a painful torment. It's referring to the Atlanteans. And these Atlanteans, after Noah flood, built great civilization from the Greek Minoan civilization is an Atlantean civilization. Phoenician is an Atlantean. Mari, Aram, Elam, Sumerian, all these Indus Valley, all these are Atlanteans. So these are all the Atlantean people once again built a great civilization right up till Cambodia and all that. So basically, Atlanteans are there, and the story of the earth rotates around the Atlantean, because when Columbus wanted to reach India, he to get goods from the Atlanteans, and since Quran says they will enjoy for a while and then a painful torment. Painful torment is from past 2000 years. The Atlanteans are working for the syndicate, the Jewish syndicate, and Quran gives a direction that about this, gives an example of a spider web, and how the when you ponder on the spider, the syndicate or the network, they have enslaved the Atlantean people, taking all the resources, because manufacturing is in their hand. So they are using, they are sucking the blood of, like how the spider sucks the blood of his victim alive. Similarly, the same thing is happening in India and other part of the Atlantean people who had the civilization, culture, and arts and craft. So those people were pushed into the age of untouchable, and they are doing work, but they are not being paid for that. From if you go into the history, you will come to the, and then the goods from that, those manufacturing goods was taken by these Persian traders, and it went right up till Jerusalem. From Jerusalem, it went to Europe. So these are the Jewish syndicate. So Atlanteans are there, and Quran is basically a reminder for the Atlanteans, and it exposes the family of Abraham, the children of Israel. Among them, certain people, they betrayed, they killed their messengers, and all that. So everything has been said. And one thing you will notice that circumcision verse is not there in the Quran. So, because Quran doesn't talk about circumcision. Circumcision is only meant for certain people, and if Quran is addressed to those people, then circumcision would have been mentioned in Quran. But Quran is basically a reminder for the Atlanteans, and for the and so that the children of Israel can return back to the Atlantean way of life. But what we see that they are all following the Abrahamic religion, and that the one of the difference between Atlantean and the Abrahamic is that circumcision, and Quran doesn't talk about circumcision. So you understand the difference. If Quran is connected with Abrahamic religion, then circumcision should have been mentioned in the Quran. But since Quran is not this, it's basically reminding the Atlantean way of life, and and since all prophets followed the Atlantean way of life, so that's why Ibrahim is for the small group of people. Why should God put circumcision? So if God has put circumcision in the Quran, then it meant for the entire mankind. But since it is just for certain people, so that's why Atlantean way of life has been followed by every civilized society, and they are everywhere. And but Quran doesn't entertain Abrahamic religion. It entertains the Atlantean way of life. And I have given you the example, the circumcision. The only difference between Ibrahim family and Atlantean is that circumcision. And Quran doesn't talk about circumcision. Yeah, Bunny. Vanakkam. Thank you.